It hits YouTube immediately, and then I'll turn on Rumble. What do you need help with?
Hey?
What do you need help with?
Oh no, I will clean that up and move that around. Here's my phone if you want to check stuff.
I think everything is successfully plugged in this time.
Yes. Are we live?
I think so.
Are we waiting? Did you press the buttons?
I pushed the buttons. Pressed.
Nice and warm outside today.
It's cold. I see you.
All right. Good morning, goeiemorgen. So we have had some challenges, of course. Let me see. Because for some reason it won't stop raining. So we've had fun times. I wonder how we shall do this. I think I'm going to move those wooden boards over there quick, just so we can get a better view of things. But basically, we've been working on the sign, and except for the parts where it's kind of hanging over the forks, I've painted the whole thing. Well, I sanded it all down because it's been out in the rain and weather. Wife hair stuck in everywhere.
There's 3 girls. We all
Oh
have
yeah,
long hair.
yes, we have 3 girls, the wife plus 2, and everybody's got, I guess, middle of back and longer hair.
Yes.
Yes,
That is correct.
yes, which I like very much. I think all my girls are very pretty. Anyway, so we've, as you can see, so I don't know if you can see the table, but water, everything's soaked. So we've had rain non-stop, like literal blue skies, and then it's been rain and mist and crap. So I haven't been able to even get my butt outside because it's just been raining all the time. So I've been trying to work on the sign. So maybe you talk for a second, and let me see if I can hold these panels around so I can get them out of the way. So you yabber to the crowds. You know,
Good
the
morning,
7 million
everyone.
people watching
Yeah,
this
I don't
live.
have anywhere to put anything at the moment, so I'm just going to keep my stuff in my hands right now. But happy Wednesday. It's hump day. It's halfway through the week already.
Yeah, small Saturday. I had to repair the coffee machine this morning. That was an emergency.
So our percolator coffee machine, it has this little tip at the top where it disperses water over the grinds, and that little spot, it has small holes. Of course, it loves to get if there's any calcifications or anything, it likes to get caught in those spots. We know this. We forget about this. I told Anton it was slow yesterday, and of course, I didn't even think to check that little twist in bit because it's been a minute. I'm out of practice of cleaning my own machines. Go figure.
Well, what actually happened was I accidentally put the water in without coffee. So I didn't put new coffee. I just filled the jug and threw it in the machine. And I was like, man, I'm going to have to wait for this thing to go, to run through so I can put coffee. And then it took long. And I'm like, yeah, it's going to need a clean. I'm not playing this game. I want coffee. So I had to go and clean the coffee up and get that sorted out, which I did. I'm so glad the wind just blew my charcoal over.
I see that.
Yeah, which is now probably wet.
You browning today?
I don't know what we're doing. So maybe we show the people this thing.
Okay.
Because
you mean you can't bring it over here?
No, it's a little big.
Okay.
So I'm glad I got it painted though. So I did get a whole undercoat on this thing. Yeah, there's a spider. It's a spider.
Are you wanting me to come see?
Little spider. No.
Okay.
See if you can turn it and everybody can see. So.
Where do you want it focused?
No, just kind of yeah. Here's okay. So I got this thing all painted except for a little spot here and here, which I'll do once it's attached to the fence. But it's a little difficult to paint this thing because this is not a water-based paint I'm using. It is a oil-based, so real tough. But I mean, I've got the first coat, like a real good coat on you.
Hey guys, no links, please. I'm gonna go remove the comment.
Very good. What's wrong?
There's a link. I'm gonna go remove the comment.
Okay. All right. Yeah, no links. We don't allow links in the chat. Sorry. So I've got the first coat. That didn't work. I got the first coat on here, but this guy is completely drenched because it's been, even this morning, it was still raining. It looks like it stopped, but I think Nicole will show you guys. It's very misty out. So we got a lot of mist out. So I don't know. I need to give this thing a second coat and kind of have it dry before I can put it on the fence. Now, what I have done, and I'll ask Nicole to turn the camera for that, is I have, right, these guys are done for, and I've got some more metal like cut down that side. So, unfortunately, the damn delays, man, it just, when this happens, it doesn't really work. So maybe turn that camera this way, and I'll show the people. So I had to pull down the signs that were on there. So I laid them on the ground. Of course, the one blew around a little bit. But the plan was they were supposed to be up yesterday again. Of course, all rain all of yesterday. Like it didn't stop whole day. On the plus side, it's real green. So that's really pretty. But, you don't get to do anything. Our wood chipper is coming today so I can clear the brush. But I had to cut and paint some of the poles that side. I don't know if you can see them. And I told people it's very misty today, so you can see the mistiness. But so I did 6 poles. The first one's a little longer because that's getting a light. And then I've got 4 or 5 poles. This is going to go between the middle 2 or the 1, 2, 3, the 4th and 5th one. This guy will go on those. And then it's going to have...
You keep turning from your mic.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So the 4th and 5th poles is where the sign's going, and then the 6th pole there'll be a little gap, so I'll have some bars connecting from the 6th to this, and then from the 3rd, I guess, to this as well. They'll connect in, so it'll be mounted and then connected from the sides. That's the plan, and then we'll have some what's called palisades. So we're going to have some uprights in between, so we're making that, and then this side where we have the flags up, I have to cut 2 poles there.
I can show them.
Yeah.
They can't see it yet.
So that's basically, if you look on the right, those poles are completed. I have to do obviously the whole fence, but we'll start with 2, the first 2, just to have them look the same and conform. Maybe I do 4 up to where the flag is. Maybe I'll do 4. So I'll do the first 4 there, and I've got 6 this side. And then once they're done and everything's installed and finished, then we'll continue. And I'm busy with curbs that side and curbs this side. So all of that has to happen. So yes, we are not doing anything else, And then this guy needs another coat. So I don't know if I can get it on. What I found is if you put the paint on and it's a little cold and damp, it just doesn't dry. It took like 2 days for the bottom half. So I did the bottom half Sunday night. And then I did the top half and all the poles on Monday. And everything was dried at the same time. So even what I painted Sunday morning or Sunday night, I guess, only dried because if it's under like 50 degrees, like it doesn't dry. It just doesn't. It needs to be between 60 and like 105 or something. According to, I never read the can because it's fucking paint, How hard is it? Yeah, well, apparently.
It's very hard.
Yes, well, it's not hard unless the temperature's right. Then it's hard.
Yes. So you'll see we have some rigging here. There is a device holding up the forks just to assist.
Yeah, the forks tend to tilt forward if you leave it off and it's not under pressure. And I don't want this thing to fall, so I put a little rod just to keep the fork up. And then this thing's so heavy, like 3 of us cannot lift it.
No.
So we tried. It's like I can hardly lift the edge just to pick it up to put it on a
Did you plug
plank.
it?
Yes, the sides are plugged.
Okay. They can't see you there. Don't.
Yes. No, I plugged the sides because it's open square tubing, so I plugged the sides. But I'm contemplating if I should put the other coat. But
I mean,
it's looking
right now
very
is a good idea.
Yeah, that's the problem is because it's wet. So my next opportunity to finish this is probably going to be Saturday.
It's gonna rain Saturday.
You see, so I don't know because I need to go fetch some meat. I need to go fetch meat and I need to make sausage. And if I fetch the meat tomorrow, I make the sausage Friday. I paint this Saturday because making the sausage will be all day. So maybe I can make the sausage Friday morning and paint this Friday night. But right now, I don't know what the forecasts are, but it's fucking rain and depression.
When it's
for the next...
so moist and you're wiping it off just for more to go on.
Well, I'm hoping, if I can paint this today, that would be good because then once it's dry, I can just mount it.
Yes.
So anytime I can paint it would make me happy. But it's got to be dry for it to be painted because the water, when it's not water-based paint, the water doesn't do anything good for the... So I'm thinking about just wiping it down, but with all of this moisture in the air, it's an exercise in futility, literally. So our whole stream yesterday planned was supposed to be finishing this thing up and taking it out to the poles, mounting it. That didn't happen. And then we postponed for today because we were supposed to be finished raining yesterday, and then this is what we got. Funny when they spray that shit in the air, how the weather is unpredictable.
Don't worry, the weather says it's only cloudy and 15% of rain, 15% chance of rain.
Okay, all right.
That's all the weather is right now. It's not fogged over.
Yes, but yesterday it said the sun was going to shine today.
Yeah.
But that's the only job literally I know that you can be wrong like 80% of the time and still keep your job. Weather.
Yes. Well, apparently politicians are the same.
Whether or not I'm right or wrong, yes. Yes. Yeah, that is also correct.
Yes. But now I know that they are all run by the same system, so it makes sense. By the way, can you say hello to Diva Dog Mom? She got her biltong yesterday.
Oh, hey, Diva.
Yes.
How are you? I hope you enjoy the biltong.
Lots of biltong. You are so awesome. I had fun packing your box. I really did. That was a good box. That was a very good box.
Yes.
And it made my heart happy when I saw your name. I was like, yay. I went to Anton. I was like, do you know who this is? He didn't because he doesn't know the names like I know the names. And he's like, no, who is that? And I said, he's like, oh, cool.
Yeah. So we're going to do a coffee giveaway this week again. So last week, Jamal. Yes, Jamal won. So Jim, you've got in your box a coffee on its way. Thanks for the order. Also,
well, it's not yet because he placed it last night.
Yes, but Jim placed an order unexpectedly, but you would have gotten a coffee, so we're just gonna include it in your box.
Yes.
And then we will do based on this week, we will do another pick, and then next week somebody else will win some coffee, some tribal coffee. Check it out. If you don't know what good coffee is, try the tribal coffee. It is phenomenal.
The demons or keeps you going.
Yes. This actually came out very nice.
It looks
just
good.
As a matter of interest. So I'm not.
Hey, Bitch Mobile, welcome in.
Yeah, howdy. So I like the oil-based paints because they're very hard wearing, but they're just terrible to work with, and whatever you get on your hands won't come off. But for outdoor.
No,
yes.
No, it's still there.
Yeah, I've like showered and washed this twice, and it hasn't come off yet. So I'm gonna have to put the thinners. I have to put the thinners.
The kids. Oh, Monday
night. Every morning they're like, oh, you still got the paint on your arm.
No, but they got their hands on it.
Yes. Yeah, and I had to use thinners to get it off.
That was funny. Our younger daughter made a mistake and touched the wrong pole. I don't even know what she was doing. Do you know what she was doing?
No, she was walking because it's weird. Like kids will walk here and then you paint something and then they walk here. It's like the paint's magnetic to children. So she was walking and I think she kind of stumbled over something and stuck her hand on the pole. Now the problem is not her sticking the hand on the pole because I can get the paint off the hand. But now I have to repaint
the pole
because now I have a hand on the paint on the pole, Yes. So anyway.
She was very embarrassed and very upset.
Yes. So all the poles, after they planted them, they kind of varying heights. So I'm busy. So I have to take an angle grinder. So I'm measuring and cutting all the poles the same height now and painting them, and it's actually looking really nice, like really nice. But it's, you know, the paint is not that bad because it goes fast to paint the pole. But man, to cut that thing nice and level, and you know, on the ladder, very uneven ground with a, you know, high speed angle grinder, and it of course gets all over my face. So I rub my eyes for like 2 days.
Covering, but I told him we may need goggles. You know, we have bee suits. Maybe you just put one of those guys.
I think it'll go right through the bees.
I'm teasing. I know.
And then you know, with this weather, it's not very good for the swarms either. So we have I think 9 hives out. We have 6 seeded, but 3 or 4 of them have actual cones, honeycombs in them. And we had very much interest in 3 of them, but when weather's like this, like the bees just don't come out. So, so that's not good. Talking about bees, we also have the wild honey, like proper
raw honey.
Yeah, raw wild honey. Yes. Wild bees bringing wild honey to the Wild West. I don't know.
Still the Wild West?
I don't know. It's the West, I guess. So yeah, but I think if we can get this thing to dry a little bit, I can put a coat of paint on it. It takes about an hour to paint this thing, and then oh, there goes one of our kids. I have no idea what she's doing, but
she'll be caught in stream in a second. Yes. Syntho State says, "Good morning, guys. Yeah, paint doesn't dry in this weather. Just so you know, in case you didn't know."
Yep.
And Bitchamobiles agrees. There's a magnetic pull, wet paint to small children.
Yes. Yes.
And Unfolding Joker. Good morning.
Good morning.
Great to see y'all being essentially and growing. Oh, being blessed. Sorry, I didn't even see that. And Bright Gaming, Hong Kong to you, good sir.
Good morning, Bright. I keep asking Bright if he enjoyed the biltong, but I don't. I either miss his answer or he doesn't see me or something. I don't know. All
right, Bright.
Did you enjoy the biltong?
How was the meat? Did you put the meat in your mouth? That is the question. That is always the question for us.
So, so to get to the bottom of this thing to paint it, I lift it with a forklift to about yay high, so I can paint the bottom without laying on my back. And you know, trying to get under it, because you can't see properly and you don't paint it properly anyway. So when I lift it, it's a lot better to paint. But yeah, I think if it'll heat up a little bit, maybe I can get this thing painted.
And I gotta try know out here. Weather changes.
Oh, and I gotta make hay when I can make hay. It's not even make hay when the sun shines. It's just like when you can make hay, make hay. Because like we can't we you know, we have to get done whatever we can as much of as we can when we have time. So
Bright Gaming did an entire unboxing on his stream.
You should like email and say, I'm going to do an unboxing, and then we'll try and join. It's like we've had so many people.
But he said it was great.
All right, good stuff. No, we've had so many people that's had new product.
And like this last week.
Yes, and everybody's like, oh, I've done an unboxing. And I'm like, well, nobody said. Nobody said. I'll try and make it for that. You know?
That's awesome. Thank you, sir. I'm so glad you liked it. Yeah. That's been years in the making.
Yes.
Literally years in the making to get you some biltong. So that's so cool.
Yes, the Canadian Border Authority is a little difficult to deal with.
Who was it that hopped over the border that was able to get some too? Visited his daughter. Hyphen. That's right. Hyphen did get some too.
Give me a second.
A couple months ago. I actually think it was close to Christmas was when he was in the States, and we were able to get some to Hyphen as well. The package read in my short section. All right, I will definitely check that out, Bright. Thank you for sharing. That's super cool. You know what? The more meat we can get to people, the better. Honestly, we are fully into high protein. For us, carnivore, but you know, it does not have to be that. But protein is the answer. It cures all in our bodies. Not gonna lie. So don't forget, if you are on this stream, you can use code RRR for 10% off of your biltong purchases on biltongusa.com. So get your protein, get your meats, Angus, Wagyu, spicy, sausages, whatever you like.
I like it. I go inside and the kids are all sneaking around there. So I see the cookies come out and I'm like, why are you? Yes, we'll have to sand that a little. It could be because of the moisture. Yeah.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah.
Could be because of the moisture.
Probably didn't like getting wet day one.
Yeah.
Or day two,
but that's not too bad. If I paint it, it'll cover that up. Yeah.
It's not coming off. It's eating the paper towel. It's not, the paint's not losing. The paper towel's losing, so it's all good.
Yeah. No, this is pretty good paint.
No, it's very good.
Yeah. No.
So we've been doing other things inside. I say we. I. So our younger son's favorite thing right now is I.
Yes.
He's obsessed with me since he had a little stomach bug. And if I say I'm going to do something, he jumps up and says I as well. So he wants to go with me is what that means. So that is the reference. But we've been reorganizing a little bit. And maybe I will take a hint from Mr. Bright Gaming and do a short on that later too. So you can see what it looks like inside. I think it's looking pretty good. Looking a little more organized.
Yeah, what I was saying is I go inside and all the kids are organizing themselves some cookies. And I'm like, but hold on a second. I thought...
No cereal means cookies. No cereal is supposed to mean
Well, it's not.
beans.
I mean, it's the Mari. You know, those things don't really have much of anything in them, but still. It's like, you guys said you're not having cereal today, but then we go live and you're organizing yourself some cookies.
I think there's a very small person,
Yes.
yay height, who tends to help with these decisions. He knows where the stuff is. He knows where the goods are. He goes in, grabs what he wants, and doesn't care about the consequences yet. It's
Not yet.
It's a little intense, but he's not even 2, so the consequences are not severe by any means.
Yeah. You see, this is all good. Like, I can really sort it out here to paint. My bigger problem is down here. See where the water is between
where it's collected, yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Because it's collected.
Yeah.
Don't you have something that can blow it out?
I actually have a compressor.
Yeah, I would suggest use that.
Yeah, I actually have a compressor. I don't know if I'm gonna win, but
so Diva Dog Mom says she really likes the unboxing video idea, so maybe she'll do one next time she has
okay,
one.
yeah,
That would be awesome. Let us know. We can join in, be obnoxious with you. I need to get Gina on that too.
Yes.
Speaking her name, is she gonna come slithering in? No.
I don't know. She's in Canada, so
she's busy.
Yeah. So
busy
I'm
lady.
not so sure.
It's a little cold up there, right? Is it still cold up there?
Yes, I think Canada's always cold.
I know.
I don't know if that place is ever warm.
I
can't do the Canada thing.
Right. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah. So, well, I guess, I mean, it's a short stream. There's not much we can do. You know, I can dry this thing all day. You know, wipe it down.
You're just gonna move around. I mean, you're out of frame for most of it. You can go out of frame on the other side.
It is 20 foot long. The camera only has like 7. You know.
So Diva Dog Mom, this is kind of funny. You're gonna laugh at this. I met someone from South Africa recently and said, "Oh wow, I have a favorite snack that originated in your country, biltong." She responded, "Oh yes, biltong. I'm a vegetarian."
There's like 7 of them. They're all in the US.
It's not a thing. But they are very loud.
Yes. There's like, I think there's like 7 vegetarians in South Africa, and like 5 are in the US.
It's not. I know they make it a thing. I think it's to contradict where they come from. Maybe it's the roots. I don't know. But no, we eat meat.
Yes, absolutely.
All meat.
Yes. The general rule in South Africa is you drink a lot and you eat a lot of meat. Yes. Drink a lot of brandy and eat a lot of meat.
Overall, pretty productive, healthier people.
Yes. Yes. There's always salads and stuff, and they never get eaten. Like they just kind of sit there. Or you, much against your will take like a tomato and a leaf.
Well, good. You have your fruit and vegetables.
Yes. But no, it's all meat. Like lots of meat. That's just how we eat.
We ran into a few when we had a restaurant because, of course, we had nothing but meats. And we would have vegans come in and it's like, cool, go have some Marmite.
Yes. We've got nothing for you.
Have some Marmite.
Yeah, we used to make the sourdough and then the pop. So the cornmeal, the steamed cornmeal we make, and the tomato onion relish, which now is not vegan anymore. Because I put tallow in it.
It's not vegetarian either.
Yes. No, it's not.
Tallow is actual fat. It's not a...
So I used to use extra virgin olive oil, but now I use tallow.
It's better.
It's much better. Tallow is much better in the sauce.
Very good.
Yeah.
I mean, we took a tip out of McDonald's book. Isn't that right?
Yeah,
what do they do for their fries?
Yeah, tallow fries. Yeah, I think that's probably why they stopped using.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably why they stopped using tallow is to cater to the vegan vegetarian mob. Like the answer is no.
They're not going to be around long on that diet, anyways. Ignore it.
They all croak.
So Synthesate says, my dad went over there in the 90s and became obsessed with biltong. We get it. It is good stuff. Yeah, really good stuff.
We eat biltong. I mean, the majority of our food every day is biltong.
Yes.
So, well, I guess let's kill it here. And
sorry, one more. When I make beans and rice, I start with bacon. You're doing it right.
Exactly. Bacon makes everything better. Okay. So what's the refried beans issue? I don't understand that. You fry it again, and then what? You mush it.
Okay, it looks like things you shouldn't eat.
Yes, I agree. I'm just trying to figure it out because I can't. I have a hard time with that one. I've tried it. I'm like, it's like mashed potatoes, but from beans. It's not good.
No. I said something the other day. I think either a customer or a lady who works with us overheard me, but I was mentioning how beans are not real protein.
No.
I don't care.
Nope, but neither is broccoli, no matter what they say. No matter what they say.
Nope. All right, we can hit it here. And
yeah, I'm sorry it's so short, man. The weather is really messing with us. So hopefully we will have a little bit of better weather over the weekend. You said Saturday it's raining again. Oh, okay. So we'll probably stream Friday, Saturday if the weather allows, Sunday. So we'll have 3 days coming. Today we did a little bit kind of stuck. It makes it very hard when it's cold outside or wet outside. Cold I don't mind, but wet is a problem. You want to do it like before we end swing and let's show them how nice and green things are?
Okay, I can do that. All right.
So I'll walk this way.
I will swing it around for you.
Yes. Sorry, I've got my very orange tractor in the way here. All right, there goes Nicole. So it's like green. It's almost like a picture. And then I've got a whole heap of like broken down trees and stuff over there. I tried to burn them, but the weather, I can't even get it to catch fire, even with accelerant. It doesn't want to. So my Weber's over there trying to burn, so it won't work. So I've got a wood chipper coming. Hopefully they said delivered today, so I can kill all those wood chips, or kill all the wood, chip it up, and get it done. And then we want to get the lawn mowed. And then I know not that it matters much to a lot of people on stream, but we're going to try and set up like a little farmers market thing on the 16th of May. Get some people to bring their homemade goods and sell it over here. And then we can have like a whole day. We'll have what we call a bring and bry, which is basically like a cookout, but you bring all your own stuff and you just hang around with the people. So I'm going to build a couple of grills, put them out, and then everybody can have a good time.
So Bright Gaming says, perfect spot for a Frisbee golf basket.
Yes, we probably have enough space for that.
You're not wrong.
That's probably a half an acre out there. Once we have the stones gone, and which should be in the next couple of weeks, weather permit, and I'll clear all the branches and brush and stuff that we chopped down. We just put it down there with the idea of, okay, we're gonna get rid of it. Then we got a burn ban. Then we kept heaping, and now it's so much and it's wet, so we can't even burn it. So we'll wood chip it down.
So Synthesate says, LMAO, it's wet in Texas and so dry we had wildfires in New England.
Yes. No, it's insane. And New England's supposed to be the wet one, and we're supposed to be the dry one. But it's just, man, it's like it's non-stop every like 3 days.
Yes. And don't call it climate change when people are controlling it.
So the problem is we got this like kind of weird sand. So when it rains like this, like 3-4 days, I can't move much around the property because everything just gets stuck wherever there's.
It's like a quicksand.
It's like quicksand. So wherever there's not like real good grass cover, like anywhere I want to work, like I just get my tractor stuck, and it's a 4-wheel drive, and I can't get in. It just gets stuck. I had to pull it out numerous times with my truck. So just give up and.
We've learned just park it and wait.
Yes, and wait.
And then when it dries.
Well, I think
high clay sand. Yes, you got it.
So I think that's it. We will see you guys Friday. We'll be live. Maybe by Friday I can put that thing on the fence or something. So we'll do a live Friday morning. Even though I'll probably be making sausage, But I can do some in the before, then some after, and we'll
He
figure it out.
doesn't sleep.
No, I don't
Not
sleep.
gonna lie.
So anyway, all right. We will see you next time. Thank you very
Like,
much.
share, subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe. Get some biltong.
BiltongUSA.com. Bye, guys.